What's up, y'all? Today we're gonna be talking about how to listen to music. They might be like, Alec, I already know how to listen to music, man. All I gotta do is just put on my little earbuds, press play, pick my little playlist, and that's what I'm gonna listen to. That's me listening to music. I'm here to tell you you're wrong. That's not how you listen to music. That's how you hear music. So let me explain, in my opinion, how to listen to music the right way. So first and foremost, you gotta change your mindset. You gotta change how you feel going into it. So instead of listening like a critic, like when a new album drops, instead of playing it and being like, oh, I like it because of this way, or I like it because of that way, or I don't like this because of that, or oh, I think you could have done better here, or here's how I would have done it if I knew how to do this stuff, or here's how this person would have done it, or I wish I sound like this person. Hold on. I think you should listen more from an artistic perspective. So put yourself more in their shoes and think about, okay, like they are their own unique individual who sat down and had to look at FL Studio, put together this beat, write these lyrics. They sat down, they created this, right? So this was the project that they made. This is also what they wanted to make. And if they're doing it the right way, how I kind of explained in my other video, if they're doing it the right way, creating music the right way, then they're not making it for you. They weren't making it to appeal for you. They were making what they wanted to make because that's what they like. And that's true art and that's the right way to make music, again, the right way. I'm going to say this a lot, but it's all my opinion. This is all my opinion. Don't get mad at me. It's all my opinion. But making it like the right way is by making what they want to make, because that's their own true self-expression. That's what they're going to be most passionate about. That's going to be like the most unique thing. They're not trying to make what's popular right now. They're not trying to follow the mainstream. They're not trying to do that. So try not to be a critic. Listen to it from, like how I said, a more artistic perspective. So that's the first step. Second step, listen to new music that you haven't heard. So explore new artists and explore new genres. Instead of always listening to the same artists you always listen to, what everyone else is always listening to the new Drake album, the new Ken Carson album, the new Cardi album, I'm not saying that they're bad music, but listen to something new. Like you're gonna hear that all the time, whether you want to play it or whether your friend's playing it in the car, or whether you're gonna hear it on TikTok and it's the most popular sound right now. You're gonna hear it on the radio. You're gonna hear it here and there. You're gonna hear it at work. Everyone's gonna be talking about it, right? So instead of always jumping to the next new mainstream thing, pick a new avenue. Listen to a new artist you haven't listened to. Go on Instagram. Just go on music and just keep swiping. You're gonna find somebody that has maybe like 10,000 likes, 100 likes, 2 likes, and it's gonna be different music. It's gonna be someone that you haven't heard before, most likely. And go check them out. Check out a bunch of new people. That's how I found a lot of my music, was just going on Instagram and just looking at music and stuff. And then eventually your algorithm is going to start putting in more music and more new artists that you are going to want to see, because you just keep scrolling through and keep liking those videos. So that's how I found a lot of my new artists. Also going on Spotify. I don't know if Apple Music has this, or Pandora, whatever, YouTube Music, whatever you listen to, but it'll show at the bottom other artists like this one. Go through that, scroll through a bunch of, if you find a good unique artist, go through that. You can scroll, find a bunch of different artists that are like that. It'll show other unique ones too that aren't even like it, but it says it. And yeah, so that's another good way just to find new music and do it. The third thing I have is actually not about listening to music. So what I said, okay. So watch interviews of artists and also watch their music videos. And the reason you're doing this is so that you can better understand their motive and like the overall aesthetic that they're giving off. Because sometimes their music might be, again, it's probably gonna be something you haven't heard before. It's gonna be a little unique, a little different. You might not understand what they're trying to do, which you don't have to understand what they're trying to do, but I think it's cool sometimes. Try to get more of a perspective on them. Watching an interview to hear them talk about their recent project, like, you're instantly gonna like them more. You're instantly gonna have a connection. You're gonna be like, oh, I understand why they're doing this. Like, they're gonna be up there and talking about like, oh, why did you use this new sound? Like, why were you doing that? Like that was very brave. Like we haven't heard anything like this before. And they're gonna explain like, oh, because I don't like that mainstream sound. I didn't want to do that. I really like doing this, so this is why I made it. And then, you know, just stuff like that. And you'll be like, oh, like I understand them better, and you're gonna have a better connection to not only their music but just to them overall, which is good. And then watching their music videos, especially. There's this artist I love, my favorite artist of all time, actually, Young Lean. He's mostly in the cloud rap genre. But he has a bunch of stuff in different genres, but mostly cloud rap. And cloud rap, if you guys don't know, is just kind of like calm, chill rap on like more chill, floaty beats. But in his music videos, you'll actually see him like rap into the lyrics, and he'll be like throwing shit up. He'll be like moving around. He'll have like some crazy axe in his hand or something, or he'll be driving some fast car, just doing a bunch of like tough things, like, you know, that like you wouldn't expect to be hearing from like what he's saying lyrically or what he's rapping about, because like you don't like actually understand like what he's trying to do. Like he like that's what he's trying to do. Like I may sound calm, but like in his perspective and the way that he's doing it, it's not meant to be calm. It's not to be this. It's a different aesthetic, and it's cool. So definitely checking that out was good. Some examples of some artists that I think, not necessarily you need to listen to these artists, but artists that kind of go off what I'm saying. The first example is Blade. So Blade is one of my favorite artists right now because all his albums sound different. He has a super unique sound. He's been doing it for years and years and years. And with his second most recent album, Cold Visions, something very cool about that is that he locked himself in his house for 2 weeks, isolating himself completely, didn't talk to anybody, no contact, and focused in on this album. Like, if that doesn't scream true artist to you, I don't know what does. Like, he purposely put himself in this paranoid, manic state so that he could make a different sound of music that he couldn't do if he was just normal, if he was just normal Blade on a normal Tuesday. Like, he couldn't just go into the studio and come up with that. Like, he needed to find this manic, different mental state. That is super, super cool. And again, like, I wouldn't have known this if I didn't watch an interview, if I didn't look it up and do the research. So that kind of goes back to my other point of why you should watch interviews and kind of get to know the artists that you're listening to, because you'll see how deep they are into this and how seriously they take this. My next artist is Matt Proxy. This is a little lesser known artist, but he did just drop a new album called Trojan Horse, which I'm going to be doing a review on soon because this album is amazing, amazing, amazing. It is a beautiful, beautiful piece of art, super experimental rap album, and I'm super excited to talk about that and share it to you guys. But Matt Proxy, he recently gained a little bit of traction with the new XXL. Whoa, was it XXL? XCL? You know what I'm talking about, the freestyle YouTube videos. I'm like blanking on the name. I think it's XXL. I actually forgot. That's crazy. But anyways, regardless, his verse on that was so good. If you have not listened to it, go listen to it. It starts out with like a calm, kind of older style beat, and he's rapping slow on it. It's beautiful. It's really, really good. And then all of a sudden, boom, beat drops. It's completely different. It's a super modernized sound, and he's just going hard. He's just on the beat. Bass is bang. It is loud. And then when you think it can't get any crazier, towards the end, it is so distorted and the bass is so loud, you cannot hear a word that he's saying. You can't hear anything he's saying. And like, you're probably like, why would I want to hear this? Because it's not necessarily a song that you just like, you know, pick up your girlfriend with and play that there. That's not really what it's meant for. And that's okay, because like not all songs should be meant for that. And like, that's the point. That's okay. But like that was a show a different expression. That was for him to just do his own thing and kind of show you that like, hey, I can do this chill rap thing, and I can also do this crazy, distorted, loud mess, music mumbo jumbo that is pushed into this art, and show my rage, show my emotion, show all these things. So that's super cool. I'm gonna be breaking that down more. I'm gonna do some more research before I talk more about it, and break down more lyrics, because I don't know fully what I'm talking about yet. There's a lot to break down with Matt Proxy. Super cool up and coming artist. That guy's awesome. Now my last artist example I wanted to give you guys, which you probably do know, is too slimy. Oh, too slimy. He, if you don't know him, which I'd be surprised because you probably heard him on TikTok or Instagram or something, he raps on some crazy distorted beats. He is not on flow. He does not follow certain things. He doesn't follow rap fundamentals. He's not following a specific sound. Whoa, isn't that just what we were talking about earlier? That's cool. That's good, guys. That's good. And you may not like all of his music or any of his music. I don't like all of his music. I actually do like some of his songs though. Again, I don't like all of them. There's a lot of songs I'm like, that's not for me. But this dude is getting a lot of hate right now. Like he was on Plaque Max's stream getting dogged on for his music. They were like, are you actually serious? Like, are you truly trying with this? Or is this just a troll that you're getting on here? And he keeps making his sound and he keeps making his music because that's what he wants to do and he believes in himself. Like, that is awesome, dude. That is a true artist. He's not like, because he has super old songs where he actually kind of, they sound more normal and a more digestible sound. And it's like, if he stayed doing that sound, I don't think he would have ever blown up. But because he's doing this sound, people know his name now. People know him because he's doing something different. He's brave. He's doing what he wants to do. And there actually are true, like I'm a true Tusami fan. He just dropped a really good new song. And Michael Jackson sample on the song. Why You Wanna Hate on Meh? How did he get a Michael Jackson cleared song? What? Awesome though. It's super cool. Go check it out. Go check it out. Like you might not like it, and that's fine. That is okay. But appreciate the art. Appreciate what he's doing. Yeah. Now you guys know how to listen to music. Now you know how to approach it with a better perspective. Go listen to new stuff. Go enjoy new things. And yeah. Trojan Horse review on the way.